Okay, so when we're about to start sewing, we've gotten the machine threaded. The first thing you want to check and make sure that your uptake lever is in the top position. If it's not, go to your flywheel and just go ahead and take it all the way up to the up position. Stop. You're going to have your sample. The first thing I want you to do is just get used to it sewing forward and backward. So just place it under the presser foot. I don't care where. You want to get into the habit of holding those threads for the first couple stitches. It'll keep it from knotting up on you and being sucked into the machine, causing you a great deal of problems. Okay. Before we do though, you want to make sure that your zigzag is set on 0. You change your zigzag by moving this dial, this top dial. Make sure it's set on 0. Make sure your stitch length is set to 3. You change that stitch length by moving the knob. You twist it right or left, and that moves it up and down. So make sure it's set to 3. All right? Go ahead and sew a couple of stitches. You want to stop. Make sure the machine is in the up position, the uptake lever. You want to lift the stitch length knob. Go ahead and take it all the way up. That puts the machine in reverse. Sew over what you just sewed. That goes ahead and locks the stitch. And you want to just continue stitching. When you get to the end, do the same thing. Okay? Now the next thing I'm going to ask you to do is to do a zigzag. Up position, go ahead and cut your thread. To set the zigzag, set it all the way to 5. Okay? Your stitch length, still keep it at a 3. With a zigzag, you don't have to reverse at the beginning or the end. Okay, so there's your zigzag. Now I want you to do what we call a satin stitch. Again, with the uptake lever in the up position, go ahead and cut. For this, we want to keep this at a 5. Go ahead and set your stitch length to the little half bar between 0 and 1. Okay. Always, when you first start sewing, hold those tails. When you get to the end, make sure the uptake lever is in the up position. Go ahead and cut. What you should have is a reverse at the beginning, a straight stitch, a reverse at the end, a zigzag, a satin stitch. Okay? Now the other thing I want you to do is to go ahead, set your stitch length to 5. I want to set your zigzag to 0. And don't worry about backtacking at the beginning. Just sew straight line. When you get to the end, make sure your uptake lever's in the up position. Go ahead and cut. And there you go. At a 3, a zigzag at a 5, set to 3, a satin stitch, which is a small, it's a zigzag set to 5, and your stitch length is set at a half or a quarter, depending on your machine. And then I want you to get used to what the largest stitch looks like, which is what we would call a basting stitch. All right, that's it.